I'm here to tell you the lies about Obamacare. That's what they are, they're lies. You see, I've been an insurance agent for 43 years, a really long time. All lines of insurance, including health insurance. And when Obamacare became active, I'm not even going to call it insurance because it's not. When that plan was initiated and made available to the public, it actually crashed the independent health insurance market. In other words, insurance that you go buy as an individual that's not from a company where you work. The ability for Americans to do that crashed through the floor. Before it, there was probably a good 7 to 8 strong companies that an individual who had to buy it privately, whether they were a business owner, self-employed, couldn't get it at work, whatever, and they needed to buy insurance, used to be able to do that, and it was relatively affordable. I remember in my early career as an independent agent, I could write a family of 4 for about $500, $600 with a reasonable deductible per month. Reasonable. I'm not talking tens of thousands of dollars. Reasonable, with reasonable out-of-pocket. Full coverage, full medical, dental, vision, the whole kit and caboodle. Maternity, everything. The minute Obamacare took place, all of that went away, with the exception of maybe 2 other companies. So you either have Obamacare, private care through a company that you work for, or you buy it individually, or you go on a state program. And if you didn't have insurance after Obamacare went into play, you got fined. You didn't have the right to not have insurance. You have to have insurance. So not only did Obamacare decimate the marketplace for individuals to buy it privately, it then became a mandatory requirement. So if you didn't have it and you filed your taxes, you got fined. So don't tell me Obamacare was a great thing. It's not. Hardly anybody could get on it. Hardly anybody could afford it. And it is the worst piece of legislation to affect our medical insurance, our medical industry, and health insurance in U.S. history. It was the worst. It is still the worst. And it has still destroyed the marketplace. For those of us who can't get on a group because they don't work for somebody or their spouse doesn't work for somebody, they haven't yet gotten on Medicare because once you turn 65, you can get on that. So for those people who have to buy it on their own, good luck. An individual is going to be paying $800, $900 a month. An individual, not a family. If it's a family, you might find it under $2,000 a month, but you're going to have probably a $17,000 to $18,000 deductible. Plus, you're going to have another 20% out of pocket. You can't afford it. Who can afford it? Millionaires can afford it, but more than likely they're on some sort of group or some sort of program and they don't have to worry about it. But the average American, Obamacare was an abomination. Yeah. If you don't have health insurance, pass this on. Agree with it. Comment on it. Share it and like it. Because the Democrats need to understand this masterpiece of legislation that Obama passed is just crap. It's all it is. And it's cost the American public hundreds of dollars per month because the marketplace is basically dead, thanks to Mr. Obama.